Welcome back to the Are We Bad People podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to be diving into the world of ZYN. Yes. Father, I have zinned.
I have a sin, and I zinned.
ZYN is not a sin. Apparently, that's their slogan, actually. So, today we're going to be diving into the ZYN epidemic. We're going to be investigating it firsthand. We have a actual real-life Zinner who's going to confess his Zins to us.
No, he's going to confess his upper decky.
Yeah, Zimbabwe's. Anyways, we're going to be diving into the world of ZYN today.
We're going to talk about something that happened to me later.
Yeah, Ryder got into a car accident. Yeah. We'll talk about that. Oh, and we are going to also later going to talk about how I have been dealing with age restriction and demonetization.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I was watching my videos with a convenience store clerk. So we'll get into that later in the video.
Is it down there?
Yeah, you'll see later. You'll see. Great. So, ZYN.
ZYN, yeah.
If you guys don't know what ZYN is,
it's a white pouch with nicotine
powder or whatever.
It's like smokeless tobacco. That's what they call it.
There's no tobacco in it.
Yeah.
It's a no tobacco nicotine product where you basically, it's like dipping, like tobacco dip.
Oh, dip.
But you just put it, it's just nicotine in a pouch. There's no tobacco. So it's like, it's supposed to give you this head rush of nicotine rush.
Yeah.
And the weird thing about it for me is that it is incredibly glamorized on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
I've brought quite a few TikToks here today.
I want to say something about that real quick. So I found in my research that American Lung Association has found that there's been a 641% increase in sales between 2019 and 2020, and that's due to its
popularity online.
Popularity fueled by TikTok.
Yeah.
It's by mostly young children, and this is interesting too. Mm-hmm. Just 2.9% of adults of the U.S. had ever used a nicotine pouch ever. So it's mostly used by
teenagers and stuff.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what that's saying.
Yeah, I think it's interestingly had a massive surgence in teenagers and people in their 20s and frat boys and stuff. They're absorbed by it. They use it as a fucking a thing to get them going and let them focus, which we'll talk about that and how that's kind of a problematic way to think about it later. And like I said, we're going to be interviewing a guy who actually does ZYN because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. We've never actually tried ZYN before because we are not nicotine addicts.
Yeah.
So we are going to be talking to someone who has experienced it firsthand. Before we do that, we want to go into the world of ZYN. And so first we're going to watch these videos about
I can't wait.
People glamorizing it on TikTok. And then we'll talk about a couple other things regarding ZYN. All right. So this is the first one I brought. This one says ZYN is a cheat code. Okay.
ZYN is literally a cheat. You guys, ZYN is literally a cheat code to achieving all of your dreams in life. You're just using it wrong. So hear me out. I actually got a little upper decky in right now. So as someone who has ADHD, let me tell you guys that literally nothing helps me focus more than popping in a ZYN, maybe a nice cup of black coffee, totally empty stomach, completely fasted. I promise you, you will be able to lock in and focus better than you have in your entire life. This has single-handedly led me to scaling my business to it's at around 10K a month in profit now, and hopefully I'll do way more soon, but I'm telling you guys, this literally allows me to focus so much better. I'm not even bullshitting. Let me know what you guys think.
I don't think this guy is being sarcastic. It's hard to tell if this is satirical or not. It kind of seems like it, but I don't think he is. But to credit your business being successful to, I've been taking nicotine, that's probably why it helps me focus. Yeah. I don't think that nicotine, sure, maybe nicotine helps you focus at first, but I feel like as you use it, it becomes something that you can't focus without. Not that it helps you focus, it's just that you literally can't focus without it because you're just thinking, I need a fucking ZYN. I need a fucking ZYN right now. So I think at first maybe it gives you a little boost, but over time it's something you just can't function without. And to be honest, we'll get into this more later. I'm a caffeine addict, so I can't really talk, and this is something I'm dependent on caffeine, but this is I feel easier to get more and more addicted to.
Also, when he said pop a ZYN in, drink a cup of black coffee and no food.
Dude, that's so bad.
That sounds miserable as hell.
So bad. Holy shit, that sounds such an unhealthy diet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
This morning
Dude,
average college life
out
person.
Of you.
Oh yeah, for real. Oh gosh. Imagine I feel like the average college frat guy These days it's like, I woke up, I popped a Zyn, I didn't eat breakfast, I had a white Monster. We're gonna get into this later. White Monster and a Cool Mint Zyn or whatever is like a really popular combo.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy. All right, let's watch another one of these videos. Okay, we probably can't play the audio on this one.
Oh yeah.
But basically what's happening for the audio listeners, it says putting another Zyn in because it don't disappoint like people do. And then it's a girl just like basically putting a Zyn in her top lip and looking around while music plays. So
her eyes are like twitching.
Yeah.
The nicotine's like going straight to her brain.
Literally. It's kind of like
Nice.
sad. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, she might be messing around too. It's hard to tell.
I don't think so. I don't think
probably
any of
leaning
these-
into it a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. It seems like most of these people are actually like being like
these people are definitely addicted.
for real. They're
Yeah.
they're addicted and they're being for real.
Yeah.
Also, one other thing.
But it's also like I like caffeine a lot and I always talk about my
Yeah.
caffeine addiction.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like self-aware about it, but I'm like messing around kind of. I think these people are doing that too, but I do think that there is some truth to what they're saying, as there is with
Yeah.
my caffeine addiction. Like there's some truth to what I'm saying, even if I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
One other thing I found was like, I mean, this is kind of obvious. Zyn's more popular with younger people because it's easier to hide.
That too.
Drooling, vaping,
And it's in the flavors.
the flavors.
It has, dude. There's like a pumpkin spice flavor.
That's fucking
Like,
crazy.
I have some reviews on the actual different flavors too. Literally, one of the guys is like, "Yeah, it tastes like a Jolly Rancher. Like this one tastes like a Jolly Rancher." It's like,
Shit, that sounds really good.
it does. Oh,
But
shit, it
I'd
does.
rather just have a regular Jolly Rancher that doesn't
Yeah.
give me like mouth cancer.
There's calories in the Jolly Rancher, but you're also not gonna. Well, you might get addicted to Jolly Ranchers, but not in the same way.
yeah. You can like easily stop.
Yeah. The thing is about Zyn is apparently you don't have to spit. You can swallow. it.
Yeah, that's one of the things.
So basically, you could pop one in school, like sneakily in the bottom lip, and you could just like no one could tell. You're just swallowing. You don't have to spit every time. Like you just literally sit there with the Zyn in your mouth and just try to like not show it, and like no one can tell. So it's pretty wild. All right, let's watch this next one. Okay, this is a clip of a football game. He's zooming in on a coach and he's talking about whatever he's doing.
Open the can. Open the can. Put the Zyn in.
Wow.
He's my coach.
Zyn for the win.
He's my coach. Zyn for the win.
That's great.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Like it's funny. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
But it is also like, yeah, Zyn for the win.
Yeah. It's just
It's also crazy that they like put that static shot of the coach while he's like, Papa Zyn.
yeah. That's great.
Oh gosh. So Zyn for the win, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's watch this next one. Me immediately after a run. Popping the Zyn in.
Nice.
That was it. Just
That's cool.
popping a Zyn. Okay, this is where you can tell your car story because it relates to what the guy's talking about.
Okay.
It says what happens when you drive with a Zyn.
Got into a little car accident today. Had a little concussion, little whiplash. It's all right. They prescribed me some cyclobenzaprine. Can have fun with that tonight. Gonna get loose, see where that takes us. I'm okay. Obviously
that's
okay because
crazy.
I'm doing a TikTok. But I'm coming on here to say I was on the freeway, got rear-ended pretty hard, hit my back of my head here, got whiplash in my neck. Neck hurts. That's why I went to the doctor. But the worst part is, as I was driving down the highway, had a Zyn in my mouth. Had one of these little 6 milligram Zinnies. As I got hit, my head flew back. The Zyn went from the bottom of my mouth down my gullet. I ate it. I swallowed a Zyn.
That might hurt coming
No,
out.
didn't chew it. Just swallowed it right down the gullet. I haven't gone to the bathroom yet. Is it going to come out? Is that how that works? Is it reusable after the bathroom? So many questions. And then now I'm thinking, like, I wanted to ask the doctor, like, hey, I don't know if I have a headache because I have a concussion from the accident or because I swallowed so much nicotine. I'm buzzing. This is the coolest car accident ever.
That's great.
This guy's funny as hell.
Yeah, that guy's amazing.
It's probably. I don't think you're definitely not supposed to swallow them.
Oh no, you're
There's this
not.
clip of Joey Diaz on the Joe Rogan
Oh
podcast.
yeah, dude, I listened to that actually.
Really?
Yeah, and then
He's like, I swallow these shits so much.
Joe's like,
swallow these things like all the fucking time.
yeah.
Talks like that. And Joe's like, yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that, Joey. He's like, yeah, well, I don't know. I can't. I swallowed gum till I was 50. Joey Diaz is such a character.
Yeah, Joey Diaz is great. But
So-
yeah, my car crash.
Yeah, so that's a crazy thing before we get to your car crash. Like that,
Yeah,
don't swallow Zen. But like,
I didn't get whiplash or anything. It wasn't like
Yeah.
that bad. We were going like 30.
yeah, so tell us about your car crash before we get
Okay.
into more of these Zen situations.
So pretty much, I was going down like
Blank Road.
yeah, Blank Road. It's like that main road that you want to take to come to one of my houses, and
Blue
yeah,
way.
yeah, Blue Way,
Blue lane.
and the traffic was kind of built up. The light was green, and light was green, but I had to slow down because there were still people like standing
Like
still.
was it like a situation where like the light was red, you pulled up and it turned green, and people were speeding up to start going?
No,
you had to
so
slow down
the
to-
situation was, it was a long line of traffic. The light was green, and not a lot of people have like gone. So we were still like stopped, like it was red.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was slowing down, and this person, like, I heard the bang. I was like, shit, what the
Someone hit you in the back.
Someone hit me in the back.
Hit you from behind.
Yeah, they hit me from behind real good. And then I was like, oh, fuck it. So I got out, and they were like fucking pissed. They're like, the light was green. What are you doing? I was like, well, there was people in front of me.
Wait, so okay, you got hit in the back. You got hit from behind. It was like,
yeah, it was like
and
that.
then- and you were like, whoa.
Yeah, I was like, well,
That's new.
shit, what do I do?
No, but you, the person got out of the car in the road.
Yeah, we got out because I had to give them like my insurance. They called the cops, all that, what you're supposed to do. And then we went to where we saw Tom in that parking lot, and waited for
They
the
got out in the
cops.
middle of the road though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you like
Yeah.
decided on a place to meet, and then you went there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. And
I've never
then
been in a car, so I don't know the logistics of how
yeah,
this works.
and then was it we went there, waited for the cops, exchanged information, all that, what you're supposed to do, and then
From the way you described
and then we waited. It took like 30. The cop was like all the way across town. They didn't have one close enough or whatever.
Gosh.
So I had to wait for about 20 minutes, and then the cop came, and then he's like, okay, what's the situation? I explained my side of the story. Like, the light was green. There was a lot of traffic built up. I was slowing down so I wouldn't run into the back of the person in front of me, and then they like...
doing what the other person didn't do.
yeah, exactly. And then he walked them over to their car,
Yeah.
and then I heard him over saying like, well, what he's saying is, I'm suspecting you guys of driving too close. And if they would have went through with it, he would have written them a ticket of following too close.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, aren't those things on the light, like the sensors on the lights and stuff? They're like, well, aren't there cameras on the lights or something that we can use? And he's like, no, those are just sensors, so you're not sitting there for like hours. And then, I mean, the only thing that got damaged was the like the grill pieces on your car, how they're plastic. That was the only thing.
On their car or your...
Yeah, on their car. My truck didn't get a scratch. And no, at least the scratches that I already had, it didn't get any new ones.
yeah.
And
Yeah. Blends right in.
yeah. And no, literally, like, my hitch hit their like plastic grill pieces, and 3 of them broke or something. So it wasn't even that big of a deal at first. And they were all pissed off, like, I'm already late for work, or I don't know. They were just
So
really
then,
like,
don't make it such a big deal.
yeah.
Maybe they just didn't want to go to work, and they're like,
Yeah.
make this a big deal so I don't have to go today.
Yeah. And then, well, they decided not to like go through it, so we didn't like
good.
get a report written up, which I was like, shit, because insurance could
Yeah, they were
go.
definitely... It's crazy for them to be in the wrong and be so adamant about doing something about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because like from the way you describe it, I'm taking your word for it. I think from the way you describe it, it's like...
Yeah, it was their fault, not mine.
Yeah. You were just doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And they're like not paying attention.
Yeah.
And they hit the back of
Oh,
you.
dude, I looked because I saw them before they hit me in my hitch. They were following way too close. Like, they
Really?
were like speeding. I think, dude.
What kind of car is it?
It was a Chevy Impala.
How big is that?
It's like a small like 4-door car kind
Okay.
of thing. So
Like compared to my car, is like
it's
bigger?
no, it's about the same size.
Okay.
I'd say. Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I feel like if I rear-ended your truck, I would just go underneath it.
yeah, you just slide underneath.
Yeah. I feel like your hitch would hit my windshield.
I mean, it maybe could, but
gosh.
yeah, it was
that's
like
wild.
it was
I'm glad that
crazy.
nothing ended up coming of it.
Yeah, I'm glad too.
It's like,
I mean, I would have, if it would have like went through and stuff, they probably would have lost.
yeah.
Because I mean, if they had a ticket, the insurance company would be like, okay, like they gotta like pay or I don't know what happens when like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're definitely in the right.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I knew I was kind of in the right going into it just because I saw, dude, they were like, I could tell because usually when people are like a little too close to my truck, like I can't even see their headlights, and I couldn't see the front really of their car that much. So yeah, it was crazy. I'm glad it's over with. And to be honest, I haven't really been on Orange Avenue except for like when I come back from work when it's like pretty much empty because I get off at like 10. So that's the only time I've really been on it.
Yeah, that's good.
It's been a little like I'm a little nervous driver now, but not too bad.
Yeah, that's Ryder's car story. Did you swallow a ZYN?
Yeah, I swallowed a ZYN. I swallowed like
6 in.
I had like 6 actually in. So
they all go down your throat.
I actually died. I overdosed on nicotine.
Oh, gosh.
Ouch. Man.
All right, let's watch this video. This is the streamer Jinxie. You know who that is?
Sounds familiar.
He's a streamer. He did a stream, I guess, where he tried ZYN. I don't know why they like sped it up or they put like this weird filter on his voice so he sounds all high pitch.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but it's a funny clip.
What is a ZYN? Dude, I don't know how to open it. What am I supposed to do with this? It'll help you kick the vaping habit. Yo. What do I... Put it in your mouth? Top lip. What does it do, though? Why does everybody keep typing upper decky?
I love that voice, like mod.
Why does everyone keep talking upper decky?
I don't feel anything. Is this an upper decky? Is this an upper decky?
That's great. Oh shit.
Oh. Whoa.
That was, it looks like he sounds like he's getting head or something.
Yeah.
Wow! Dude, I got mad head rush from that.
Oh my god.
Yo, that kind of burns, bro.
Oh fuck, is he like throwing up? Dude, what the fuck? That has to be exaggerated a little
Yeah, the
bit.
top commenters literally said, "There's no way he filled it that fast." So maybe it is a fake, but it's still like funny.
Dude, that's so funny. It's funny how
is.
he's like, woo!
Yeah, he's like, "Wow, getting head rush from that."
Oh my god.
Okay, this is another clip of someone that we both like.
Yes.
2 people that we really both like, but Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura.
Dude, Bert Kreischer has like...
This is the first time he ever tried ZYN. He tried it on the Two Bears One Cave podcast.
I had a sincere problem with tobacco, with chewing tobacco.
Oh, really?
Oh,
These are 2 comedians, if you guys don't know who they are. We've seen both of them at shows. They're both great. Bert Kreischer has some people that don't like him. I personally think he's funny.
He's funny, but he's
like
also
Tom Segura
like...
too.
There's some times where I'm like... I kind of wish Bert wasn't like with Tom talking to this like guest.
Fair enough.
See, like meaning like I had to quit.
Like
I had to
you're like a Red Man guy?
I was Red Man. I was Copenhagen. I was Skull. I was like every now and then I'll throw in a Black Buffalo on the road. Yeah, because they have this Black Buffalo Zero. I'll throw one in if we're all sitting around outside. What's beautiful about those, you can drink while you have one in, so you can spit. It's really nice.
Yeah,
but I've been flirting with these the same way. Did you ever see a celebrity cheat on his wife and you're like,
plugs.
we saw that coming?
Right, yeah.
This is, by the way, I'm not fucking Taryn Manning internet, okay? These I've been flirting with. I buy.
Oh shit! Wait, I think I just realized. Yeah, we didn't do that. Fuck! I forgot to mute the audio. Okay, I'm sorry if it's been sounding weird whenever we're watching videos, but I forgot to mute the audio in there. It's gonna be fine. It's just like gonna be slightly annoying. So I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
All the time.
You don't take it?
I've never even opened them.
Do one.
I don't. I'm nervous because I'm afraid I'm back.
But here's the thing.
Immediately.
Here's the thing.
What?
And this is the only time you can actually say this. There's no tobacco. These are tobacco free. This is straight nicotine. Put your nail in there. Straight nicotine.
Maybe this is the Lord saying something.
Here.
I can't open yours.
It's just,
like
it's just nicotine. So you get like the here.
Wow, that came out quick.
You get the nicotine fix. I feel like more focused. You know, it's a little stimulant. It's better than speed. That's what
So like we like this.
Like I said, it's better than speed.
It's better than speed. We like these guys, but they are certainly glamorizing.
I actually want to say
this
something
right now.
real quick before you unpause this video. There's I think it's one of the newest episodes of Two Bears One Cave where Bert actually like admits that he has a massive problem. Like I'm talking like
Zyn?
has like 2 Zyns in while he's like sleeping kind of thing.
Oh my
where he puts one in
gosh.
where he puts like 2 or 3 at a time.
This is when it all started 10 months ago.
Yeah,
On
and then
the Two Bears One Cave
I think
episode.
I think he quit it, or like he's at least like reducing his like
That's good.
count.
Yeah, his
But
stories.
He doesn't have like 2. He doesn't have his Zyn in while he's like asleep.
That's good. That's good.
That's crazy.
I've seen like his stories, and they're like, he's got like a Zyn tower, and he's like,
Yeah.
which flavor are we doing tonight, boys? They got like a poll
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
So he's definitely glamorized it a lot, but I'm glad to hear that he's weaning off. But let's keep watching this.
Doc said.
It is?
He goes, "You're not going to do speed, right?" And I go, "Probably not."
Will you talk to your doctor about that? I'm
No,
sweating.
I
I'm sweating right now.
I tried to get that
Tom's like
Vyvanse,
totally like pressuring
That's
him.
like,
Yeah.
I guess they said.
He's like, come on, do it, pussy.
yeah.
Someone told me it was like diet Adderall. He's like, it is like it's like Adderall plus.
Dude, Adderall is so fucking good.
I know.
You get someone on Adderall and they try to tell you they're sober, and you're like, you're not sober, bro.
No, but so this
fuck.
is it's a stimulant. Now these are sweeter than those.
Okay. Ooh, oh. So what do you
Throw it in, dude.
I mean, this is like
Just put it in. Just do it, pussy.
Yeah.
There's no cancer
What are you scared?
causing chemical.
hold on. So you're telling me this?
People
is
are
good for
thinking
me?
this is an organic plug. We are not associated with either one of these.
We're not associated with
just-
either of these.
I'm just trying to get people on nicotine, man.
I heard it's better for your brain.
Yeah.
I saw Huberman
is.
tell you right here.
Bro, Bert
Huberman
is
said
brain broken.
He is.
right now,
Nicotine.
if he was a young boy,
Yeah.
he would get addicted to nicotine today.
Well,
something like that. I forget what he
This
said.
is well, let's just say he probably didn't say exactly, but
Ready?
it's a great pre-workout.
All right, I'm gonna
serious.
put the head
It's
of
a
my
great
dick
pre-workout.
Okay.
Before
in.
to
See if I
hear
wanna
that,
keep
dude.
fucking.
There you go.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna put it in.
Put it in, dude. You're
Do
on
it, pussy,
board.
do
You're
it.
gonna love it.
The moment where it all went downhill.
Let's see if I feel
No.
Let's see if I feel the jazz.
You're in. I can already tell. I know.
You don't need to spit.
No, there's no tobacco.
I'll tell you. I love it. I love the feeling. In my I love the feeling in my
tell,
It
I
feels
can
so
tell.
fucking good.
Feels good, right?
I haven't felt it yet, but I know the feeling of nicotine
It's coming,
when
dude.
it hits you.
It's coming.
When it hits, oh, it's burning.
Yeah.
It's burning. I feel like I'm doing heroin in a bathroom at a gas station, and some dude's like, "Hey man, I'll suck your cock." I was like, "I'll do anything right now."
Yeah.
And you just swallow.
Yeah.
You don't get sick.
No,
I kind of miss the spitting part.
I know, but you'll get used to it.
Tom's like, I got
How
him
many
hooked.
do you do a day?
I don't know. I lost count.
You know, I could quit drinking for the rest of my fucking life if I have nicotine.
Oh, dude, I'm dialed in with this. I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah. I have one in the morning. I have one on the way to a workout.
I could do one in a workout. That would be great.
Yeah, they're great.
That would be so fucking awesome.
Yeah, you got to remember sometimes you're like, oh yeah, like if
Do you fall asleep with them?
I have.
Shit.
I saw an interview where Joe was doing Zens.
Really?
And I was like, wait, Joe's doing Zens? Joe does a research.
Joe does not do his research. Anyways,
Yeah.
you talking about Joe Rogan? Joe knows what he's talking about. He's never spread any misinformation.
Yeah.
He's known to be the guy that you should trust everything he says. Yeah. So that's Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura. And Tom Segura also does Zen. He later in the clip, he's like, Bert's like, why don't you do one? And he's like, oh, I got one in already.
Yeah. I've had one ended.
Yeah. I got one more clip that is this Zen Tower trend.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty mad. I don't think we can play the audio on this
Oh
one.
my. Yeah.
But literally, like, this is a
Dude.
massive ass Zen Tower.
That's crazy, man.
Really is.
It's fucking insane.
Like, that's so many Zens. Another YouTuber that I watch, Hassan, literally always has
Dude,
Zens in the background.
He
He's
has like
fueled by Zen.
Yeah.
To be fair though, he streams for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
So, like, but also like that's not an excuse. But he does like he's in the Zen game for sure.
Okay, one thing I just want to point out my like research.
Yeah.
I just highlighted a few points that are pretty crazy. A study of 2022 of 44 nicotine pouches found that that 26 samples contain cancer-causing chemicals such as pneumonia, formaldehyde,
just other
just nicotine. I'm assuming it's ZYNs, but they can't say the brand name.
Gotcha.
I'm assuming it's like all the nicotine pouches, which is in road or whatever.
Non-tobacco.
Yeah,
nicotine.
yeah. Such as ammonia, formaldehyde, nickel, pH adjusters, and nicotine salt. Which nicotine salt contains high levels of nicotine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean. Yeah.
So yeah, there's
a bunch of other stuff, but I'll mention it later.
Gotcha. Yeah, those are not good. So
it's definitely not
people say that it helps you focus. Maybe it does, but
it's not worth
downsides. and people act like there is literally no downside to ZYNs. That's not true. There is downsides. And even if it was just pure nicotine is still not good because you literally become dependent on it. We talked about a couple weeks ago with our friend Noah. We interviewed him about his vaping addiction, and he talked about how when he was trying to quit vaping, he was throwing up every morning, aggressively, and he just felt like shit for weeks with the withdrawals. And this is the kind of stuff you got to deal with if you get addicted to nicotine and you can't have it for whatever reason for a week. That shit will affect you. It's not good. So this is another. This is someone who I wanted to show this.
Yeah.
Someone named Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
You know who that is? I'm sure you know who that is.
Yeah, I know who he is.
We're going to show a clip.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know this clip. I've seen it.
You have?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's been a while.
Theo Vaughn interviewed Tucker Carlson, and he was talking about ZYN. So we're going to get into that.
Dude, I love Theo. He's so good.
Theo Vaughn is very funny.
The pipe and you know what I mean? Blast off or anything like that. It's a much more subtle, organic. You just, all of a sudden you feel good. Yeah. And you feel the power rising from your central nervous system and then sort of going outward through all the nerve endings down to the tips of your fingers.
You must have 3 in.
Crackling the synapses. Damn. Just make connections that you hadn't before. I know I'm making it sound like ayahuasca. It's a lot more subtle than that. Once you try this, you're going to get a lot richer.
ZYN? Is that their advertising campaign?
ZYN is not a sin. That's the advertising campaign.
Really?
Yeah, but the truth is ZYN is a powerful work enhancer and also a male enhancer, if you know what I mean.
Really? Yeah. Talking erection, huh?
It's like an erection, man.
He's Tucker Carlson's talking, male. He's oh, you talking about a big old bone dog?
Yeah.
No election fraud was in.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know if I want a ZYN supported wiener. I don't know.
I think you do.
I think you do. So, oh yeah, because you want people to get addicted to
Just
it.
close your eyes.
Theo's you want to get people addicted, don't you?
Yeah. That's the neighbor saying, hey, it's real quiet over there.
So yeah, Tucker Carlson is a big ZYN enthusiast. He has talked about it many different times. He loves ZYN. Now he's actually starting his own company because of the people that run ZYN apparently support Kamala Harris or something like that, and he's a big Republican. If you don't know who Tucker Carlson is, I have this clip that I wanted to show you that kind of perfectly encapsulates who Tucker Carlson is and why, if he's saying something that you agree with, you might want to question it a little bit. So let's watch this.
Finally tonight, we don't usually give story tips to NPR, but here's a story they might want to cover pretty soon and doubtless will. M&M's, the candy company, has just announced that it's redesigning its cartoon characters to be more gender inclusive.
I love this clip. This is a Fox News clip, by the way, for the other listeners. He's showing this M&M clip.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Bet you didn't think M&M's
oh my God.
pushing intolerance, but they were. They've been changed. You're seeing the changes right now on your screen. The green
bro. The headline, "Candy and Sexy Shoes" is highly offensive. Oh my God!
No longer wearing sexy boots. Now she's wearing sensible sneakers. Why?
What the hell?
Well, according to M&M's, quote, "We all win when we see more women in leading roles."
That's not true. That's not right.
Women need to be sexualized and suppressed.
Boots. Leading women wear frumpy shoes. The frumpier, the better. That's the rule. The other big change is that the brown M&M
literally
has,
the same
transitioned from high stilettos to lower block heels.
Bro, how did they make this a fucking news segment?
How is this national news?
That's progress.
God.
M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous.
Does he like jerk off to the M&M candy stuff?
He's like, guys, this is making me really mad because now it's harder for me to masturbate to M&Ms.
Yeah.
The characters are less sexy, guys. This is a really big deal. It's highly offensive. Oh, there's a little bit more.
Until the moment you wouldn't want to have a drink with any one of them. That's the goal.
What?
When you're totally turned off, we've achieved equity.
I fucking love this clip so much. This is iconic.
Yeah, I love the part where he's like, when everyone's turned off, we achieve equity.
We have achieved equity. They will not stop until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing.
Like, cartoon characters are for kids anyways.
Yeah, these are literally for an ad campaign about M&Ms. Literally, who cares?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's Tucker Carlson. He's a big Zen enthusiast. So just wanted to throw that out there.
Oh my God.
And so are the Nelk Boys, who have interviewed him quite a bit. And oh my gosh, Nelk Boys, those guys are so annoying.
Yeah.
All right.
I used to like them.
Yeah. I mean, understandable.
Their videos are like cool. It's just like, I don't know.
I feel like they've kind of
lost the plot a little.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. We're gonna talk
Sounds good.
to. This guy wants to stay anonymous, so we're not gonna say his name. But
Yeah.
we're gonna talk to someone who actually does Zen now. Hello. Can you hear us?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. What is going on?
Not much. How are you?
Good. So we've been talking about Zen.
Oh.
We word on the grapevine says you are a Zenner.
You could say I've done a few or two.
Okay. A few Zennies, whatever they call them. So we've been watching TikToks of people that kind of glamorize it. I'm curious what you think about it. Are you someone who currently does it, has done it, or are you someone who's trying to quit, or do you just like it?
Okay. First off, I think like everyone on TikTok is really insufferable about it.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
But also, I have a pretty bad vaping problem, so I just use it as an alternative just because I'd rather fuck up my gums than my lungs. You know?
Okay, that's fair. So you were a vapor and now you've switched to Zen.
Yes.
Okay. So do you plan to wean off of that also?
Yeah, I actually am currently.
Okay.
I bought my last pack, just ran out yesterday, so.
Okay. Gotcha. A lot of people on TikTok say that it helps them focus. Do you find that to be true?
I do.
You do?
But I also think it helps them focus because it makes the nicotine addiction go away.
Right. Yeah, you become
I
dependent
don't
on
think
it.
it's really like focusing from the.
Yeah. It's just that you can't focus without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do you have any questions, Ryder?
So I have a question. So how many like cans would you go through in like a day or a week?
About one. For me, it was about 1 can a week.
Okay.
All right.
What,
Each can has about 15, I believe.
I see.
Okay.
And then it left. What's your favorite flavor?
Wintergreen.
Wintergreen. I see. Are there any negative side effects other than I guess the nicotine addiction? Obviously. Are there any other things you've noticed?
Not necessarily. I mean, my gums feel the same.
Okay, that's good.
I don't think I've been addicted to nicotine long enough to go crazy without them.
Right. Okay, that's good.
Like, I'm fine if I don't go without them. But I would say, like, trying to quit, it's just, like, always in the back of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it'd be nice.
Yeah. Right. That makes sense. Yeah, we talked to we did an episode about vaping a couple weeks ago, and we interviewed someone who vaped and quit, and he said it was pretty rough quitting. I can imagine it's similar.
Oh, so you guys, like, talked to him? Talked to it?
We talked to him. Yeah, that's true. Do you have anything you want to say to anyone who does Zen or thinks about doing Zen?
Just quit. Don't start.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, everyone says it. No one listens, but just don't start.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah,
it ain't worth it.
That's fair. It seems like a lot of people, like you were saying, they're obnoxious. They like to say that it's like something that it's like this other stuff, but it doesn't have any negative consequences. But I feel like even just the nicotine is a negative in and of itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. I think that's all I had to say.
So you guys trying ZYN on the podcast?
Yeah, we've got a couple. We're gonna try every flavor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put a bunch of like all of the ZYNs in my mouth at once and see what happens.
Oh my gosh,
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I think we're gonna just eat we're just gonna eat them.
I'm just gonna swallow all of them.
We're gonna try to eat
see what happens.
Massive can of them.
You're gonna throw up.
We're gonna cut them open and like do a massive line of them.
Oh God.
Yeah, like cut the powder.
Oh gosh. Have you ever? Oh, that's a good question. Have you ever swallowed one?
I have.
Oh, nice. What happened?
I threw up.
That makes sense.
It was not fun.
Yeah, that makes sense. We watched a video of a guy that got in a car accident and he had one in and it flew down his throat, and he said that he was he had a headache partially because of his concussion, but also because of his massive head rush that he had.
Okay, now that's just badass.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Yeah, I think everyone that like talks about it on social media are like very insufferable.
Okay.
And
yeah.
also, I think it's somewhat of a problem, like how much it gets advertised on social media. Because I can remember like seeing people talk about it since I was 14.
Wow.
And that's a little crazy because it's basically advertising to children.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is kind of wild how many people glamorize it, especially recently. It seems like it's I don't know.
It seems like it's taken over.
Yeah, it's like an epidemic. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on. Is there anything else you had to say?
Nope, I think I'm good.
All right. Thanks for sharing your experience.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no problema.
All right.
See you folks.
All right. So that is an anonymous person that we just interviewed.
Yes.
I'm glad that he came on.
Yeah.
And shared his experience. I really like that we were doing more like even just like short interviews like that. Like I really like doing little interviews where we talk to people that actually have firsthand experience with these kind of things.
Yeah, it's really insightful too.
Yeah, it's helpful because we don't know what the hell we're talking about. We've never seen it before. But we're gonna do a bunch of ZYN today. No.
Nice.
No, we're not. All right. So let's watch a couple more things, and then we can talk about the actual negative side effects that have been found.
Okay.
A little bit more in depth. So this is a ZYN reviewer, and this one is insane.
ZYN watermelon, 6 mil Bellini, and 6 mil black cherry. You know the drill. We're going to try these pouches and then rate them 1 through 10. We're going to start off with the cool watermelon. These are 11 mil, so
whoa. Dude, he's going to like fall down and die.
I mean,
he's a pro.
Straight off the bat, this is like a Jolly Rancher. It is sweet, candied watermelon.
Gosh,
with
sounds so good.
a refreshing coolness to it. There's almost like a slight mint, but it's definitely far more fruit forward than it is mint forward. Unlike other pouches that are like a fruit mint blend, where they taste primarily mint with like a hint of fruit, this is the complete opposite. It's almost like the cough drops that you get that are like fruit flavored, but they got like when you breathe, it's like, ooh, it's a little too cold now. I might need to not have some water with this because that would be probably giving me brain freeze. But this is just fantastic. This would go, in my opinion, swimmingly with a Monster right now, but unfortunately, I don't have one.
Is it like a white monster?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this guy, and there's another interview of another clip of him doing a pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spiced ZYNs, aka Blumpkin spice. 2 of them. Top shelf.
He's like, candy.
6 milli, of course.
Gosh, that's
What
12.
goes well with that, you might ask, on this fine fall's day? Is that the crack of a monster?
Dude, it's a crazy ass thing. So many different videos of people doing ZYN and White Monster, specifically White Monster for some reason. It's kind of insane.
You had the white monster before?
I have. It's decent. I like the OG better, but it's good.
Check out this combo. This combo can only be described as being at a Renaissance festival with the homies. You're all dripped out in your busty, revealing dresses. It is
What the fuck?
cool.
I think he's high
cinnamon
on like
in the air,
Yeah.
nutmeg as well.
Busty dresses. Why was that a necessary detail?
And a little bit of delicious Wanster.
Oh, Wanster. I've never heard Wanster before. That's really funny. Let's read these comments. Just put the fries in the bag, little bro. Can't support it anymore. They against Trump. Oh, they're talking about ZYN. Okay. It's time to admit the original Red Bull is far more superior than Wanster's. Yeah, if your taste buds are fried. Wanster's good. All right. Yeah, so people like literally they glamorize the hell out of it. And is it good for you or is it bad for you? It sounds like from our anonymous guest here that it's not a net benefit in his life. If anything, he's trying to use it to get off of vaping, which I think that the best use of ZYN could be, oh, I'm a smoker or I'm a vapor or I'm a dipper, and I want to get off of all of those things, or I at least want to get off of like the cancer that's coming to my lungs or whatever. Like, I think that there is a good use for it. I think that if you're, really heavy smoker and you're like, oh, well, let me try ZYN, like start weaning off, or at least it's better than cigarettes, probably.
Yeah.
So that's a use for it for sure. But the thing is that it's like people use it as something that as like people who don't use nicotine start using it as their first nicotine product, and that's where the problem comes in. All right, let's watch this clip from
If you've been waiting for the right time.
Kamala Harris ad. NBC News, the growing concern over nicotine pouches.
A great alternative to get nicotine without all the other harmful stuff.
On social media, they're called Zinfluencers, people touting nicotine pouches promoted as safer than cigarettes because they're tobacco free.
Let's do 3.
The most popular brand, ZYN, surging in sales with 131 million cans sold in the U.S. in just the first 3 months of the year.
How did it make you feel the first time you had one?
It gives you a shot of dopamine, so you just feel a little energized.
I'm sold. I'm going to go do one.
Happier, almost focused.
32-year-old Will Lamas says he quickly became addicted to ZYN. Unlike chewing tobacco, vapes, or traditional cigarettes, the pouches are discreet and come in flavors like coffee, citrus, and mint. Soon, he says he was using up to 20 a day.
You put it in your lip, just inside, and just leave it there for 30 minutes.
After a year, Will began to have severe stomach pain, but doctors didn't know why.
I got an ultrasound, I got a colonoscopy, and all they found was that my stomach was inflamed.
His symptoms are not surprising to Dr. Donna Shelley. She says nicotine is a highly addictive drug with side effects including gastrointestinal issues, mouth ulcers, and elevated heart rate.
Why do you think these products are so popular with young people and teenagers?
One is flavors. Also, it's easier to hide that you're using a pouch.
While the FDA is still reviewing the safety of ZYN and similar products, multiple medical organizations have asked the agency to halt sales. Earlier this year, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer also called for a crackdown on the marketing of these products.
Even the amount in this one pouch can be highly addictive.
In a statement, ZYN maker Philip Morris says it's committed to developing products such as ZYN that are scientifically substantiated as a better alternative to continued smoking. ZYN's marketing is directed toward legal age nicotine users who are 21 and up.
Great line.
I don't like Philip Morris is a cigarette company, or they have a tobacco company, I guess. Notoriously they're very manipulative and scummy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Philip Morris, like, you can't trust them.
Yeah.
You can't.
So they're.
I mean, that like statement was written by a lawyer. He's like,
oh
you
yeah,
just gotta like get them off our asses.
Totally. Yeah, and I think it's even if they are, I don't think they're I don't think they're. Maybe they are advertising to people that are older nicotine users. I don't know, but people that have them and the people that use them are definitely people that are even if they're just accidentally, they're advertising to people that aren't nicotine users and that are younger for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
it's definitely an issue.
Oh man, I just got like hungry all of a sudden.
No. Maybe you should pop a Zen in and some black
Yeah.
coffee.
Oh my fucking god, that sounds like I feel like I'd get sick.
For real,
honestly.
So did you have some stuff about?
Yeah. So I have some more stuff here. I can't say that word for some reason. I just like it. Statistics.
Statistics.
I don't know. It's weird. But so however, the research shows the biggest increase in young people using rather than adults. In fact, only about 35% of adults use nicotine pouches, and only about 10% were able to switch. So they didn't really stop. They just switched from vaping to nicotine pouches. Let's see. Most adults who use nicotine pouches were 21 to 24, but over a quarter of people who use this product are underage, 18 to 20 years old. A study released last year showed that 400,000 youth in the U.S. reported using nicotine pouches, which is doubled from 2021. A concerning trend that they are so addictive. 73% of young people who have tried nicotine pouches are still using them.
Damn.
The average user of nicotine pouches consumes half a can a day, about 8 to 12 pouches, depending on the percent of nicotine. That's about 3 packs of cigarettes, or 1.5 e-cig pods, or 2% of vape a day. I have other stuff, but I can wait for that.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah, my conclusion here is just like Zyn is definitely not good. Like you can't do nicotine and it be a net benefit in your life. I feel like even if it is extremely addictive and incredibly difficult to quit. And while right now we don't really know maybe the long-term effects, we don't know what cancer it causes or whatever. That doesn't mean we won't have proof of that eventually. I mean, if you think about vaping, like everyone originally thought of vaping as, oh, it's like cigarettes, but it tastes good and it's not as bad for you. And that's like pretty much what Zyn is doing too. And like it's eerily close to that. Like and obviously we know now that vaping, what does that lead to? Popcorn lung, cancer, all that stuff. Not good stuff. And like I've said before, like I don't think that it helps you focus. I think you just start to need it to function, and it makes it feel like, well, yeah, but I can't work without a Zyn because it makes me function more. No, you're just reliant on Zyn. Because it's addictive. I'm a caffeine addict, full stop. Like I am dependent on caffeine at this point. But the thing is, I drink like one energy drink a day. I don't drink any more than that. Like maybe sometimes two if I'm like, it's a really like, but I'm like, okay, well, I had 150 this morning. I'll have 150 like 6 hours from now because I'm trying to do like an all-nighter or something like that. Like I don't usually like drink 2 cans of Monster in a day.
Oh yeah.
And if I do, then I'm like very cautious of how much caffeine that is. The people that do Zyn, it's different. It's like you take a Zyn in and then you get numb to that, and then you put in another, and then you put in 2 Zyns, and then you get the stronger dosage, and then you put in 3 Zyns, and it's like it just becomes a crazy cycle. Let's see. If you're a longtime smoker, then like definitely try Zyn. Try to see if it'll help you wean off cigarettes. But maybe like comparatively, it's not going to give you as much cancer, or at least the same type.
Yeah.
But if you're a non-nicotine user, especially if you're a teenager, definitely don't start Zyning. It's a net negative to your well-being and long-term. It's a net negative to your well-being long-term, both mentally and physically.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's also like I found this out in my research. Zyn is doing so. Big tobacco in the 90s, they did like this point system or whatever, where you like buy some cigarettes, you get like a T-shirt and like some other stuff.
Gosh.
Now Zyn is upping the bar with their point system. You can exchange points for rewards like AirPods.
Oh my gosh.
And other high-tech gifts.
Dang.
Zyn is owned by Philip Morris, which, we just saw like a statement from them. They're like one of the biggest tobacco companies.
Mm-hmm. And tobacco companies notoriously lie.
I mean, like
so
literally
much.
they lied. They knew that when
They were lying about nicotine not being addictive, right?
Yeah, especially in the 50s.
Yeah, way back.
Stuff.
We knew it for sure.
Way back before anyone knew it. I mean, they were doing their own like top secret, like they were using like code names for cancer and stuff, like incriminating words like that. And they knew that their cigarettes were causing cancer, but they didn't tell the public. They just kept promoting it like it was a good thing, and it was just kind of like what everyone does. It was kind of just like they were advertising it like it's just what you do.
Yeah, You smoke because you want to be cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Doctors say it's good. 20,769 physicians say it's approved.
Yeah.
Literally, there's an ad where it's like a doctor holding a cigarette, and he's like, it's like 20,000 physicians approve. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think that's mostly why people do it. It's just because of the points. Oh yeah, I can get like a TV if I like Zyn.
Yeah, that's probably a really. Oh, it's a way to say. And there's no way that is helping anyone. If the quote like plan with the product is to wean people off cigarettes because they're bad, that's not what it's doing, because that is going to bring in a bunch of people that never use nicotine, just this new product. Like, I mean, of course that is their goal because they're a nicotine company. They're trying to make money off of people's addictions, and they're doing that. And so they're going to try to target people that don't do it so they can get more people addicted and there's more customers. But like, it's so dishonest to be like, we're trying to help people with a safer alternative, but like, you're not getting people off of it. You're just getting people onto something else. So
yeah, and like, I mean, they need people to be addicted to make money.
Yeah,
that's
their whole business. Yeah. Well, that's the world of Zyn, guys.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed that little deep dive. I really like doing these little like deep dives into these different things. I want to do more of these.
Yeah, I'm down.
Let us know if you guys have any ideas on different things you want us to do. What else could we do in this same vein? Galaxy gas, but I feel like that's kind of older at this point.
Yeah,
but that would be fun.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff.
Figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But yeah. All right. So I also wanted to talk about. I got the new AirPod 4s.
Oh yeah, how's that?
They're pretty nice.
You let me try them for a minute. They were nice.
They've got spatial audio.
Yeah.
See, I got them because I bought a bunch of Zyns. No,
yeah.
So I got them for free.
Yeah,
no,
you got some points.
No, I bought, like, the other day I was like, I got paid and I was like, let me go on Amazon real quick. I haven't been on Amazon in a while.
Yeah.
And I was like, AirPods. I didn't even know they were the new ones. I was just like, oh, I kind of want some new AirPods. I've had the same AirPods for like 4 years. They're like generation 1 AirPod ones. And I'm like, let me get some new ones. These weren't even that bad. They were like $100-something bucks.
It seems like they reduced the price.
Yeah, I think these new ones are like maybe like a cheaper alternative. I think there's like pros that are a little more expensive.
Dude, they're like $250.
And I also got the non-noise canceling ones because I was like, I don't need noise canceling.
Yeah.
Dude, actually, it's kind of nice compared to the AirPods that I had. These, you put them in and you can hear stuff around you. Like, I think that they funnel the microphones like into your ears or something, because when I'm like on a call, I can hear my own voice way better, and it just makes it way easier to like talk or like hear what's going on around you.
Yeah.
So I think that the noise canceling must like turn that off or whatever. But that's really a really nice feature that I really like so far.
That's cool.
And also there's spatial audio, which is really interesting. So I feel like it feels like it would be perfect for like an Apple Vision Pro or something where you can like have spatial audio like that. Like that would be great. Yeah, I like them so far.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The Apple Vision Pros kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Drastically. It was like at all-time high when they first came out, and then it just...
But it's also just because they haven't released a new one yet. When they release a new one, it'll come right back up.
Yeah, that's true.
I also think that Apple Vision Pro, it'll get better. I think it will probably be good at some point. I feel like investing in the first one, I wouldn't do that. That's why I didn't. But I also have an Oculus Quest. But
yeah, that's right.
I haven't used that thing in a long ass time.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the movie recording stopped. But I think that if you invest in like the third Apple Vision Pro, it's probably gonna be a way better product than the first one. But
yeah.
Okay, I also wanted to talk about this. So I went down to the convenience store the other day, right down the road, and I think I talked about it on the podcast like a long time ago how I went down there one time and they were like, "You YouTuber?" They're like I'm gonna do their accent. Please don't get offended. I'm just doing the way that it sounds. So I went down there like, "You're a YouTuber now. You make money from YouTube." And I'm like, "Oh." Like, I was like, how the fuck do they know that? My mom tell them about that? And so this is like a story I told a while ago.
Yeah.
And this is from months ago. It was like right when I started popping off again. And I wasn't really comfortable talking about it yet. So they told me that and I was like, oh, no. I was like, no, I used to. Not really anymore. And they're like, oh, you don't do it anymore? I'm like, no, I don't. And I was just like, oh, that was awkward as fuck. Why did my mom tell them about that? And then like, how did that come up at the convenience store? And so I hadn't had anything. They didn't talk about that a long time. And then I went down there the other day and they were like, I don't know. They said something like, so I hear you're a YouTuber. Like, what's your channel? I'll subscribe right now. And they like handed me his phone. I was like, okay. So I put it in Dakota Talks, and then like handed it to him, and he was like, this you? I'm like, yeah. And it was like a thumbnail of like Logan Paul or whatever, and he was like, who's this guy? Yeah. And then he like clicked on that video. I had just posted it like 20 minutes ago when I was out there. I literally posted it like walked to the convenience store, and he started playing it, and he was like blasting it like full volume, and there was like 2 other people in the store, and it was just like a Logan. It was fucking so awkward. I was sitting there like he like had put my card in the thing, or no, he like tapped it and it doesn't have a tap feature, and so he gave it back to me, and then I was like watching it with him, and it was like Logan Paul going, I think there's someone hanging right there. And then I'm like, oh, it doesn't have the tap feature, and then I hand it back to him, and he's looking at his phone like this, and he just like, while he's looking at his phone, he like puts it in, and he's like just watching the video, and then he like takes it out and like hands it back to me. He doesn't look away from his phone the whole time. And I was just like, it's like blasting the whole time.
Nice.
And I'm just like, you know, he's got to click the done button, and then I can leave. And so I sat there for a second, and I was like, all right, well, thanks, man. Have a good one. Yeah. He was blasting. I was like, I don't know how long he's going to watch that for. But yeah, it was funny. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was just like, I feel like I've gotten so much more comfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you have too. I've noticed that
if anyone mentions it to me, I get like excited about it. I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. Let me show you. Like, I was watching it the other day when I went on a trip last weekend with the Andrew Tate supporter guy that I was talking about last week.
Oh yeah.
I showed him my videos. Like immediately, that was the first thing he asked me about. He was like, so I hear you have like a YouTube channel? I'm like, yeah. I pulled it up. We started watching the videos, and he was even like kind of poking fun at it a little bit, and I was like completely fine with it. Like, or I don't know.
What did he say?
He said like, do people like make fun of you at school for this? And I was like, no, they're all pretty cool about it. He's like, okay, that's cool. And then what was it? I got really. It wasn't like that. It was kind of awkward when there was a clip of me in my Shein video, I think it was.
Yeah.
Which we watched that video where I pranked you with the pregnancy test and everything.
Oh shit.
But
what do you think of that?
He was like, the fuck? Literally, he was like, the fuck is this? No, but there was a clip in the Shein video where I was like, and if you're sitting there looking at your phone going, shut up, kid, climate change ain't real, then how the fuck can you explain the undeniably rising global temperatures? And I was just sitting there like, I don't know if this guy's like I don't know if this guy believes in climate change or not.
He's like, you're a fucking pussy.
I was like worried he was gonna like click on like a video where I'm like supporting trans people, and he was gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit? That was the only thing that I was worried about. Otherwise, I was just like totally happy to talk about it.
What do you think of that?
What the he didn't say anything about it. I was just like kind of like, I don't know what he thinks about this. Yeah,
you might beat your ass or something.
Bro, I also had to deal with so much age restricted on that Logan Paul video.
Oh yeah, tell me about that.
So I posted the video. My video was called "Why Logan Paul Can't Stop Getting Canceled."
Yeah,
and I basically just talked about every single situation in Logan Paul, the Forest incident, the crypto zoo stuff, all the crypto scams allegedly, and all of that stuff that he's gotten into over the years.
Allegedly.
Big allegedly, and okay, so the forest incident, if you guys don't know what that is, basically Logan Paul went to a forest in Japan that is known as the Japanese suicide forest.
Can you say that?
I think we can because we're like an hour into the episode.
Okay.
But he went to this forest and he filmed a dead body in the forest. He found someone there hanging. I don't know if I can say that.
Oh shit, Dakota.
Hanging. Found someone hanging in the forest, and he filmed them. He zoomed in on their hands. They were turning blue. It was really gross. Anyways, talked about that. And I showed a clip of in the intro of the video where Logan Paul was going, I think there's someone hanging right there. And it's like, I didn't show anything. The only word that was hanging. That's the only word. And then I showed a screenshot of his video that was on YouTube, that was on trending on YouTube like years ago. And it was, we found a dead body in the Japanese suicide forest. And so like I showed that, and I didn't even show anything from the video other than him saying, I think there's someone hanging right there. Like, it was not graphic at all.
Yeah.
But I posted this video, 40-minute long video that I've been working on for like a month. I posted it. I'm like, this is a banger. I'm super excited to post it. Immediately, okay, I uploaded it actually. Unlisted it for a little bit. It was fine. It says it was monetized. There was no restrictions. So I posted it. I went public. About 30 minutes later, after it already got like 300 views, boom, demonetized, confirmed by a reviewer, which means that I can't even appeal the demonetization, and age restricted. And then I appealed the age restriction. They said, no, we're going to keep it age restricted. I was like, what the fuck? Luckily now they have a feature where you can actually look and see what triggered it. So I did, and it was the clip of Logan Paul saying, I think there's the one hanging right there. I was like, okay, so let me censor that. And I censored the word hanging in the first couple spurts. I posted it again. It was fine. Went public. About 3 hours later, after it had gotten 700 views, demonetized, confirmed, age restricted. I was like, what now? And it was because of the word suicide in the screenshot. Like, I didn't even say it there. It was just the screenshot that included the word. So I was like, oh my God. So I had to go through and I censored that. And then I decided I'll go through the entire segment and censor every single time I said suicide or dead body or anything like that. And I posted it now and it's been fine. But I think it kind of hurt the performance of the video.
Yeah, I know, because I was about to say, it was like
1,000 views were on a version that is now no longer public. So that's definitely really frustrating.
Saturated it a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely didn't help.
That sucks.
Because it says that it's not performing well because a lot of my regular viewers aren't watching it. It's probably because they already watched it. So it's really annoying. And I talked about this on my story on Instagram a little bit, but
yeah,
I understand why there's like rules that, you don't want, you don't want people going on YouTube and talking about suicide in a way that's like harmful, obviously. But like the context of how you're using these words is really important, and it's just really frustrating to deal with that after like just trying to have a discussion that, if anything, was raising awareness for the issue. And I think that it's a really important discussion to have about self-harm and suicide and everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like it's not like I was like,
you weren't like
making fun
suicide.
of it. Yeah, like I mean, I was like showing this clip being like, this guy's an idiot, but I wasn't making fun of the guy that he was filming. I was making fun of Logan Paul for being an idiot and thinking that this is an okay thing to do.
Yeah.
And I even literally did a trigger warning. I was like, guys, this segment is going to include topics of self-harm. If you guys want to skip over that, totally understand. Here's a timestamp. Like I was very clear, like this is what we're going to talk about. I want to make sure that you guys know about that. And still got age restricted and demonetized. Like punishing people for having a discussion about this really sensitive topic that should be talked about and needs to be, you need to be aware of it. Like making it impossible to talk about and being literally punished by talking about it is just a net negative, I think.
Yeah,
so
I agree with that.
I just wanted to rant about that.
Yeah, that's definitely like not. It's weird that they do that a little bit. I mean, I get maybe why a little bit, but
yeah,
that's so weird when you punish someone like you who was talking about like why, just not like poking fun at it, just like talking it very seriously and stuff.
Yeah, and like also, like it says in their terms of service that like we allow discussions of self-harm that are in a way that is raising awareness for it, and that's what I was doing. I wasn't exploiting it by any means.
Sure.
So yeah, it's annoying, but it's up now. Definitely go watch it, please. Even if you already watched it, maybe put it on the background. I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what I did when wait, how many versions of this fucking video?
3. I had to upload it 3 times.
I put the second version in the background.
Oh gosh,
I think it's either a second or a third one. I can't remember.
All right, yeah, but I mean, it doesn't hurt. It didn't like. It wasn't it was kind of though. Like I had to go through. I censored the word body, censored the word blue, like because I said his hands are turning, and I just censored the word blue there. And I was like, I don't know. I don't want to deal with this. I can't afford to just not make any money on a video I've been spending a month on a month that I haven't posted anything. Like I can't afford to just not make any money on this. And I don't know. It's dumb.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's kind of annoying. I think about like content creation, not that, but like YouTube, like it's like you say one thing and then it's like. I mean, at least they tell you now, like, where...
Yeah.
And you don't have to maybe, like, go look through the guidelines.
Literally. Before, like, recently, you literally just had to guess, like, oh, this video is demonetized. I don't even know why. I just know that it's demonetized. And there's nothing I can really do about it other than just, like, go through and tweak stuff and figure out what works. So, like, thankfully, they've done it now where it's like, okay, your video is demonetized or age restricted. This is a section that triggered that. So that's a really, really helpful thing that they've done. I really like that. But that I still think that some of their features are, some of their guidelines are a little bit needlessly sensitive on things like this because context matters.
Yeah.
But All right, you want to do your finance segment?
Yeah, let's get this finance segment going. We can wrap the pod up.
All right, let's play your song. We'll use this one for now.
Yeah. We just need to get that license.
Yeah. This one's pretty good, though, also.
Yeah,
all right.
It's all right. Okay, so September 23rd, Monday. U.S. stocks closed higher. The Dow Jones closed at closed at a record high for the third straight day.
Nice.
It was also a busy week for econ data, economic data releases, which include the Fed's inflation gauge and housing market data. I put one stock in to just see what's going on. Tesla was the big mover, gaining 5%, which was the best performing stock of the S&P 500.
The GOAT, Elon Musk.
Yeah, the GOAT Musk. Okay, here's the joke. I don't
Ready for the joke, guys?
I don't really like. I mean, I kind of get it, but it's just like funny. It's like,
you don't even get it. That's all.
I mean, it's fun. It made me like laugh, so I was like, I'll put it in there. You know.
Okay.
Okay. Why do stockbrokers love energy drinks? Because they need something to make their ticker go faster.
Their ticker go faster?
I think they have like I don't know. I thought it was just kind of funny. It just made me like laugh.
Hang on, guys.
Even though I didn't get it at all. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. All right. September 24th was a good, decent day. U.S. stocks closed higher on Tuesday as NVIDIA surged after a wide range of stocks benefited from. So the Chinese government announced this like
China. Sorry, scared me.
Oh man. China announced this like stimulus package because their economy is kind of in the shitter right now, and they announced like a bunch of money towards banks and all that, which is usually like kind of destroys economies.
Yeah.
But they announced that. But the U.S. stocks, NVIDIA surged after the wide range of stocks benefited from a broad stimulus package announced by Chinese authorities. The S&P and the Dow Jones both closed at record highs.
Nice.
But the rally stopped early Tuesday after the Consumer Confidence Index recorded
What's the Consumer Confidence Index?
It's just like, how do consumers feel about the U.S. economy currently?
Okay, that makes sense.
It's in the biggest decline in like 3 years.
Shit.
So, I mean, stocks kind of like went down a little bit after that, obviously.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So that was just released, I guess?
Yeah, that was released on Tuesday. Okay, here's another
that's fair. Inflation was bad, but isn't it kind of gone down?
It's gone down, but like
since they cut rates and stuff.
Yeah, it's gone down since they cut rates a little bit, but like not enough to where consumers are like happy about it so far. It probably will continue to go down, and we'll probably start seeing it at the like grocery store and
even if it goes down, doesn't that. It's never gonna prices are never gonna go down.
Oh yeah,
right?
prices are never gonna
rise slower.
Yeah, prices are never gonna really fully go down.
It's normal to have a little bit of inflation, right?
Yeah,
but we just have like quite a bit more.
Yeah, the Fed's goal is like 2%, and we're at 2.2.
Okay, so that's like what, monthly, yearly percentage?
It's like it comes out every month, every other month, something like that.
Okay, so prices have risen 2%.
Yeah, and also it's like a month behind. So like we just found out about August this month, and it's the end of the month, so we won't know about September until when we're in October. So it's like a month behind, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the other pun. I'm just gonna call them puns because that's what they are. Why did the bear leave the market? It couldn't bear the loss.
It's not even a finance joke.
Yeah,
I guess it is.
Yeah, it kind of is. I don't know. I feel like every time I like look at this jokes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. But no, like every time I look at these jokes and I like get them, and I'm like, Dakota's probably not going to get them. Like, I feel like a nerd, kind of.
No, I get that one. It's let's see if I can explain it. Say it again.
So why did the bear leave the market? It couldn't bear the loss.
Because like bear is like when the market's going down, and so he couldn't bear the loss.
Yeah, it's great. All right, let's go. September 25th, Wednesday. Halfway through the week.
Yep.
The S&P 500, Dow both closed lower on Wednesday ahead of key econ data release. It was a light Wednesday, and NVIDIA closed higher. Okay. Here we go.
Joke time?
Yeah, joke time. That was short. Nothing really happened on Wednesday.
All right.
Why was the stock always happy?
Because it was bullshit. I got nothing.
It was in high spirits.
Why was the stock happy?
Because stock happy, it's up, and high spirits is happy. Like you're happy when like high spirits. I don't know, but it's good. It's good. Okay,
I need to get like a boo button also. So like if it's like a sucky joke, I just
Oh shit, I missed one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I didn't put a joke for Thursday.
That's all right.
But that's okay. Okay, so
Damn it.
Damn
it.
Yeah, I know you're really.
I function without a shitty stock joke? This ruins my week.
Yeah, I bet it does.
I was looking forward to this all week.
September 22nd, Thursday, major U.S. stocks rose as strong earnings report from Micron. It's a chip like manufacturer. Micron rose 15%.
Speaking of chips, I got the vaccine this week.
Nice. That's actually pretty good.
There's your joke.
Yeah, that's a good one. Also, a Chinese company that rose was PDD, a parent company.
Oh, sorry.
The parent company of online marketplace Temu rose 14%.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was because of the stimulus.
Have you heard about? Oh, yeah, because they're China.
Yeah.
Have you heard about how like Shein and Temu are like suing each other?
No, I haven't actually.
Literally, like Temu is suing Shein because they're like your working conditions are bad, and also you have like toxic chemicals in your products, and then like Shein is like, oh yeah, well your workforce is even worse, and like also you suck.
Yeah.
It's so funny. They're like fighting to the bottom. It's crazy.
That's great. Okay, September 27th, Friday. Dude, okay, I want to tell you something real quick. I was doing this a little bit past midnight.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, I looked at the date on my computer. I was like, what the fuck? I missed a date. And then I realized, oh yeah, it's Saturday morning, technically. I was like going crazy. So stocks on Friday put in a mixed performance on Friday as traders digested the inflation numbers. The Fed preferred inflation fell to 2.2% in August, which is down from 2.5%.
All right.
That's all I put in there because I was like tired.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But okay, here's another
joke to close out?
Shitty pun joke, whatever it is. Okay, what's a stock's favorite candy?
I got it. One from the stocking.
That's funny, but it's not it.
What is it?
Dividends. Because
Candy?
because it's like companies give you dividends, and that's
Yeah.
like, that's what I don't know. It's just
But like, how is that a candy?
I don't know.
Like, it's
I don't,
like
honestly, I don't know why I laughed at that one. I literally don't.
Because it was midnight.
Yeah, it was midnight. I was fucking tired.
All right, let's play this. I'll play you out.
Yeah.
And then Ryder sent us a car crash video that we'll close out with.
Okay, wait. Let me pick it out. Actually.
Okay, choose.
I sent a lot. Let me. Can I see the mouse?
Choose your favorite car crash video.
I sent a lot. Wait,
that one's a fake. Looks like a game.
Oh wait. Okay, it's opposite scroll.
Yeah.
Shit.
MacBook.
Okay, let's do. That's already saw.
Do a car crash.
Okay, yeah.
I want to see someone die.
Okay, I don't. What's this one?
That one looks like a game.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me go down to the ones that I sent today.
Oh, what's that one?
I'm trying. These are both chaotic.
Click the.
Which one do you want to do? Just pick one.
Just pick your favorite.
Okay.
I'll click the unmute button.
I mean, it's literally just.
Whoa! Wait, let me see. Gray car's fault for.
I mean, it's literally like just a car getting fucked.
Oh!
Okay, I want to actually tell you something.
Jesus, yeah.
Before.
What is Stewie Griffin tweeting this?
Wait, what?
It says Stewie Griffin.
Oh, I don't know.
Stewie TV.
So Tom Segura, I actually watched a Joe Rogan podcast with him.
Joe Rogan Experience.
Dude, the reason that there's a bunch of car crashes, like, you know how you see the caption, like, the gray Mercedes G A-Class or whatever is the best
like completely unrelated caption where like
because
something.
Apparently the moderators on Instagram, they only look at the caption for like shitty content like this.
Wait, really? I thought it was just like a joke.
No. It's like so they can put that in there, and Instagram will be like, okay, it's just a car review video.
Oh, that's crazy.
So Tom Segura said that. I'm like, that makes so much sense because I've seen so many
that does make sense
fucked up videos where it's like a car getting
it's like explaining how a car works. Yeah.
JP Morgan is investment bank where they move trillions of money a day.
I didn't know that. I always just assumed like, oh yeah, well they're just doing that because they're like, oh, this is funny because it's unrelated and it's like really long winded.
They do that so they can. That's a loophole.
That's interesting. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a video of a gray car sitting at a red stoplight, and a truck just comes in, fucking demolishes them.
And that person, that car is fucking dead.
And then it shows a Discord or a Instagram comment that says "gray car at fault."
I mean, yeah, for sure,
dude.
But yeah, that
scares the shit out of me. This is the stuff.
Okay, hold on. Actually, go to the other one too.
Okay.
That one will make you. Yeah, that will make you feel so much better.
POV men after almost died situation. Oh my god! Still alive. We're good. Bro, what is he doing? Oh my gosh. Bro, why is he flying so fast? Holy shit. Yes.
Didn't that one make you feel so much better?
Yeah, it makes me feel really good. See, Johnny, what's this one?
Oh shit, that's right, dude.
Oh my god!
This is the car's POV. Somehow they got that.
Shit, what is he doing? What's that car doing?
They're passing the dump trucks, I think.
It's not a dotted line.
Yeah, well, I mean, fuck, they're.
Bro, that's crazy.
Dude, it's crazy because he's like, oh, shit! Yeah, oh god! Wait, yeah, dude, the dirt bike one.
This one?
Yeah. Wait.
Let me sense.
I don't remember. Wait, what was this one? Oh, it's just him like jumping up a hill and getting.
Oh my god!
Yeah. And look at the comment. Sorry for the mic ship. See, it's just like about the G-Wagon Mercedes.
The G-Wagon, officially known as the dang.
Yeah, so it's like a loophole.
Want to learn to fly? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So he's riding a dirt bike. He's gonna have to jump. I guess he didn't know the car was there.
No, he didn't.
And he just boom.
Fucking.
Oh my god, that's terrible. He's dead. What's this one?
Oh, dude, the motorcycle. Oh shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's right. People are dead. Like, there's no doubt.
Jesus. No problem. Here's the information on the 2015 Dodge Challenger.
Yeah. And then, like, go do the other motorcycle one.
Whoa.
Dude,
okay.
See,
this
look.
is the closest thing I've ever experienced to a flash truck I've ever experienced. Oh. What?
It just stays like that. They just fucking like. That's his soul, I think, leaving his body.
Oh my gosh.
It actually kind of scared me a little bit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, those are the reels, most of them.
Damn. What's this? We already watched that.
Yeah.
Did we watch that one?
No. Oh shit. Something bad. Yep.
Oh
fuck. Oh shit. Nice.
And then look at the description.
Yeah.
It says, Tesla CEO Elon Musk's ideas for pickup trucks were first instated publicly in 2012. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so those are all my clips.
Wow. Yeah.
What do you think of them?
I like them. I think you should bring more of these.
Okay, yeah.
Because for some reason, they're really fun to watch on the podcast for me.
Yeah, I'll say this, like, I was like, when you said, like, bring some, like, people dying or something, whatever you said, I was like, shit, I gotta, like, mess my Instagram Reels feed up.
Yeah.
But
maybe you should make an alt account for, like, really crazy videos.
I could.
I can mess up one of my alt accounts.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
That's all we had today.
Yeah, that was a good pod.
Yeah. Well,
good solid hour.
Yeah.
Today.
I think we went for a little over an hour. Actually, we went
maybe
an hour 22.
Wow, that seems so casual now.
I know we're getting good at this. This is good because when we start our Patreon, we'll be prepared.
Yeah.
More than an hour every single week. So
yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of the Already Bad People podcast. We will see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you guys next time.
On the podcast.
Pod.
We might actually have a guest on next week, like for the whole episode.
Oh, really?
Thinking about Zach. We might have Zachary.
Yeah. The producer, Zach.
Yeah, our producer, Zach. We might have him on to read us some Reddit stories or maybe rank energy drinks. I'm not sure yet. It's going to be fun, though. We're plotting and planning, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Fun stuff coming. All right, we'll see you guys.
See ya.